side of the bed still looks slept in my head. Funny how your boots by the door ain't there anymore. And everybody asks what happened, like we had something to end. But you can't lose forever if we were never together.
You'd show up around midnight, smelling like smoking Bud Light, acting like you own my heart, even from the very start.
You kiss me slow in your truck seat, talk about someday like you meant it, and leave before the sunrise came, like love was just a game.
And I let you wreck my peace every time you leave me incomplete. I was holding on to words you never really said first.
Now I'm staring at my phone again, wondering where the hell you've been. Funny how strangers can hurt so bad when they're the closest thing you had. You said you didn't want labels, didn't want ties, but you looked at me like forever some nights. So how come losing you feels like heartbreak? How come your goodbye still keeps me awake? How come every downtown neon light still reminds me of your eyes? And if we were never together, why does this hurt forever? Why do I still hear your name in every song they play? Yeah, you never call me yours,
But you held me like you might.
tell me why I'm crying over something we never defined. Ooh, we were never together,
That's what you tell your friends.
but then why does missing you
Feel like the end. I ain't good with words like this, yeah. Never knew what love really meant, Growing up, all I ever saw was people leaving when things got hard. So I kept one foot out the door, even when I wanted more. Truth is, girl, I got scared, cause you were the realest thing there.
I know I acted cold sometimes, like you were just another Friday night. But every time I drove away, I hated every mile of that highway.
And hearing you moved on last week hit harder than I thought it'd be.
Guess I only learned too late, some things don't need a name.
You said you didn't want labels, I was scared to try,
But you looked at me
like forever some nights.
so how come losing us feels like heartbreak? How come goodbye still keeps us awake? How come every downtown neon light still reminds us of those nights? And if we were never together, why does this hurt forever? Why do we still hear our names in every song they play? Yeah, we never made it official, but we crossed every line. So tell me why we're hurting over something we never defined. I remember that riverbank where you pulled me close in the pouring rain. You said, girl, don't fall too hard, right before you stole my heart. And now your ghost lives in this town, in every bar, in every crowd, in every back row memory. You left pieces of you and me.
Maybe love don't need a title, maybe pain makes things feel final. Maybe almost hurts the worst, cause there's no closure after hurt.
So if I see you out tonight, acting like we're alright, I'll probably smile through the ache, even though my chest still breaks. And if someone asks what you were to me, I won't know what to say honestly, cause you were more than just a flame, but less than everything.
Maybe timing was the thief, maybe fear got in too deep.
Maybe we were something real,
even if we never said it.
so how come losing you feels like heartbreak? How come your memory still won't fade? How come every lonely Friday night still pulls me back to your side? hurts the most. We were almost something all along. Funny how your side of the bed still looks slept in my head. And after all this time, I still can't decide if we were never together. Why did goodbye feel like forever?